So after learning how to do a magic loop, which is basically like this, and you hook and let's try that again. It's hard with this small string. So there's a magic loop. And you can cinch it, and you can chain right into there. See that? So you would, in my book, for calling for like the arm 5 ring and then 5 into. This is the 5 into with a magic loop, and it'll make a perfect little seal, so you don't have to sew anything or darn anything at the end with the hole. I call it the butthole loop. But anyway, this is how you do it the long way, which is the chain way. So I say 5 ring and 5 into. So that's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chain, like that. You don't chain into the very top, it's the last one before. And that's technically your loop. Now everybody goes to the center one in here, but I don't. I don't do anything right. I go into this little oddball fucker over here. And I do 2, 3, 4, 5. And I zip them up, close it. So see there? See that little hole? If you do it the magic loop way, you don't get that hole, and you can just pull this thing and it'll cinch it right shut. But this is nice to, if you can't do the magic loop, there's some employees fighting over there. Like, the boss did some shit or something. I don't know what the fuck is going on. That was crazy. Wow. Anyway, so let's see, is one increase on each. And then you can switch color, and that'll give you the inside little shaded paw or variegated color if you don't want a different paw shape or color. I mean, that fighting weirded me out. You double into each. When I first started this, I didn't even know where I was going to get hooks this small. This is a 1.5. They do make a 1. And then, lucky me, I hunt thrift stores, and I found some Japanese ones that were even smaller, and some from the UK that were even smaller. So now I've got micro crocheters. And so this is where you doubled each one. And this is where you would change your color. Right there. And that'll give you a little paw. But I'm not changing color this time, so I'm just doing a blue, so I'm going to do straight run now. The only thing about this micro stuff is working with dark colors. With my eyes, I can't make out the holes. So I have to work in bright light, or it's just easier to work in light colors. But I do like to work in the dark pattern colors as well. In my book, I found that if you follow the same pattern in the book and you just up your size of yarn and you match that size of yarn with your hook, you get a pretty damn nice bear scaled up. That's what I found. If you're really interested and you crochet, I don't want to get into manufacturing a ton of these books, but I guess I could put it up online somewhere to download. So I'm not into making money off it. You know, it's just I'm a crafter. Uh, but I have two that I could send if you inbox me your if you inbox me your email or your physical address. I'll send you. I got two I can send. So of the books how to crochet these bears with the recipe in it. I guess I could send them out, make them downloadable. Just put it in PDF form so you could print it at home, I suppose. I could set them up in PDF so you could print them in book form and cut them, I guess. And the way I do, and assemble them. Teach you to be a little zine maker. I don't know if you want to learn to make zines. You could print them instructions flat and just read them too. I get carried away. I figure I need a book. I learn how to make books. Figure out books are hard. Then I figure out how to make books. Then I write a program to make the book for me. Which time we have? 7 minutes. So 7 minutes for cast on to get this far. And what I'll do is I crochet this an inch plus 1 round, and I'll turn it inside out, stuff it, and then I'll do 1 decrease, 1 single crochet until it's sealed up, and then I just crochet the little hole up. And that would be an arm. It'd be an arm for a little bear like that. Oh, look, you can see how the color change. That's what you get, is that when you want to do a black bear, or like I did a brown bear here. See? So I'm working on this little arm here. I like to give the crochet book to guys or girls that crochet. I have managed to find a few people that do. Share it with them. I would suggest you learn if you don't know already. It's really fun. It's good for your brain. Crochet can hurt your shoulders. I tend to get into long bouts of crochet, and I'll get pretty industrial with it. And I'll blow my shoulders out for a couple days at a time. And we're at almost 10 minutes. My favorite though is just a straight knit. Sometimes in creating you have to do these special stitches and like switch in for purl and regular stocking knit when you're making a cuff or something, you know, to make the ribbing. Well, the funnest part of all this is just a straight crochet or straight knit. I use it as a meditation to recite mantras or learned, or follow the breath. Just focus on one stitch at a time. So glad I learned this during the pandemic. I wish I would have learned it when I was younger though. But I was raised around stupid people who didn't know how to knit or crochet or thought it was too grandma-y or something. Whatever. My granddaughter can crochet. She has a collection of some of my best toys. Almost 12 minutes, I'll stop it there. Have fun. Stay crafty.